So I am here in Washington, D.C., and this morning I checked in at 6:30 a.m. I checked in at the marshalling yard. So from the marshalling yard, I'm going to go to the convention center, which is in Washington, D.C., downtown. So from here, I have about, it's about 10 miles, maybe a little bit less, 10 miles to go from the marshalling yard to the convention center. And there's a lot of trucks here already lined up on the side of the road. When I got here, I got here around 6. There was maybe 3 or 4 trucks, but now the whole street is full of trucks. You know, glad I got here early, because the later you get here, you know, the later you're gonna have to wait. So I already checked in everything, and they give me the dock address and they give me directions how to get there. So this is where I'm at. Over here is the marshalling yard, so I gotta take this road, and here's the convention center. And I just backed it into a dock, so they told me just to wait in my truck until they were ready to load me up. So the docks are pretty tight down here. You know, it's crazy how it's under the convention center, but you know, especially for the guys that have the extended sleeper cab, I mean, I'm sure those guys have a lot of trouble going to convention centers, especially if they're pretty tight. Like this one's, you know, it's kind of smallish, but I've been to worse. Originally they had me go downstairs to the bottom docks at the underground bottom of the convention center, but then they called me later on to tell me to go to the one upstairs. So I'm like on the rooftop now of the convention center. I'm finally getting loaded. They told me I had to go to different docks. So I'm here trying to eat lunch while I wait to get loaded. You know, because I gotta be back here, be counting the pieces to see what they load me up with. Man, I cannot get used to my mustache looking like that. I went to get a haircut a few days ago and they left my mustache like that, but I finally got loaded, fixed to hit the road. Next stop, Atlanta, Georgia. I got a little over 600 miles, which I should be there tomorrow. No biggie. Let's see where I end up staying the night today. I do have to take a shower. It's been a few days since I took a shower, and I can smell myself already, but let's go. Bro! So mad right now, man. I got here to my delivery at 12 o'clock. It is 2 o'clock and I barely got unloaded. You know how long they took to unload me? 15 minutes. But this guy, you know, inside, he's with the forklift. I don't know what the heck he was doing. You know, as soon as I got here at 12, he told me, yeah, I'll start unloading you in 10 minutes. He didn't start till 1:30. From 12:10 to 1:30, I was just sitting there, and he wasn't even doing anything. He was just inside moving some crates around. You know, there was no other trucks. I was the only truck here. And the reason why I'm mad, I know usually whenever you go somewhere, I always give them, you know, 2 hours of leeway. You know, it's always, something's always gonna happen, you know, take their time and stuff like that. But reason why I'm mad is because they had me a load going to Denver, Colorado, and they had to cancel it because I'm not gonna make it there on time. It's a 2-hour drive there from where I'm at, and I needed to be there by 3, and it's already 2. There's no way I'll be making it there on time. I still gotta go through the loop in Atlanta, and I told my dispatcher, like, dude, there's no way I'm gonna make it. And the broker was all pissed off. I told my dispatcher, I was like, I'm not gonna make it, and if the broker calls me, I'm not answering, so it's up to you how you want to deal with it. And that was before I knew I was not gonna be able to make it on time. I let them know what's going on over here, and after that, it's on the dispatcher. I did my part letting you know, but they want me to get headed towards Las Vegas, Nevada. They have another convention center load from over there. But now I'm just sitting here, see what other load they can come up for me. It's already 3 o'clock. The later on it gets during the day, the harder it is to find loads, especially if you're trying to head towards a certain direction. That less loads that you're going to be able to pick from. So I don't know what they're going to come up with. Hopefully they call me soon. Not only that, they done jacked up my trailer. Let's go check it out. So the floor on my trailer is breaking, and I don't know how much longer it's going to last. But I'll show you up from the inside, and then I'll get under the trailer. So look at that. It don't look horrible, but it is kind of breaking apart. So one of these days, a forklift is gonna drive through there, and it's probably gonna end up breaking it, depending how heavy the forklift is. Oh man, so I have these 2 planks that I'm gonna have to fix up. So I gotta figure out the cost and all that. Yeah, that's not good. Let's go see how it looks under the trailer. It looks pretty bad. So you can see, it's not looking good. And it's spreading. So the more the forklifts, be passing through there, especially if they're hauling butt, the worse it's gonna get. So I gotta figure out, I need to fix it soon. I really want to wait. Bad things happen when I want to wait till I get home, right? Last time, I wanted to wait to fix the tires on my trailer. I ended up getting pulled in a scale house, and I failed my inspection because of my tires. They were just going bald. There wasn't nothing wrong with it besides them being bald. And I wanted to wait to get home, and what happened? Ended up getting a violation. So now I want to wait to get home to fix the trailer. So what can happen? A forklift goes right through it. I don't know. I'm gonna keep watching and see how it goes. So one of the favorite things that I love that happens to me while I'm over the road is when they tell me a load weighs like 35,000 pounds or 40,000 pounds, but it actually ends up weighing like half of that. So on here it says that the weight is 35,000 pounds, and it's food shields. And I'm going to North Glen, Colorado, which is in Denver, Colorado. But my dispatcher said that there's a chance that it might not weigh that much. So to me, I'm like, he probably just tells me that, just so I won't have any issues with picking up the load. Because I tell him, I don't want to do no heavy loads, especially going through certain parts of the United States. But he said, oh, well, there's a chance it doesn't weigh that much. I was like, man, all right, whatever. So I picked it up, and then I get here and I asked the forklift driver, like, hey, how much it weighs? Because it's a metal and glass fabrication warehouse. So they're obviously, shipping something glass, and in the past times, anything that has shipped, it's a metal related warehouse, it's been heavy. But he said that it only weighs around 18,000 pounds. The forklift driver told me that it only weighs about 18,000 pounds. So that's good. That's amazing. But check out what I'm hauling. So I'm not quite sure what it is on the paperwork. It doesn't give me anything. But it does say, please handle with care glass, or something with glass. But that's all it is. Half my trailer is empty. So on this little paper, it says University of Montana Dining Hall. So I guess it's something has to do with the going to a school, university. And that place where I loaded, where that truck is, he was waiting for me. That place is so tight. I mean, there was no room. He has a day cab, so for him it's a little bit easier. But look how much space he got in front of him. Now imagine with the sleeper. But yeah, I'm headed to Denver, Colorado. I'm about to eat lunch real quick. They loaded me up super fast. It was like 10 minutes. They didn't even give me a chance to take my 30-minute break. So I'm gonna finish that and get on the road. So I just got unloaded here in Denver, Colorado. This morning my dispatcher calls me. He says, hey, I have this really good load coming out of Las Vegas, Nevada. It picks up on Sunday. It pays $3,000. It goes back to Denver, Colorado. But you have to deadhead, because today is Friday. And if I pick up a load today and it goes to Las Vegas, more than likely I won't be able to deliver that load till Monday. So he says, if you want it, you have to deadhead, which if you deadhead, all miles in total comes about around $2 per mile, since it's 750 miles to get there one way, and then coming back about 1,500 miles total for $3,000. I said, okay, well, let me see. If I take it, every time I come to Denver, trying to get a load out of here, it's always a pain. They don't really like to pay in Denver, Colorado for whatever reason. Every time I come here, it's either $1.50 to $1.80 at max, and sometimes they're heavy. So I do have to go through the Rocky Mountains on I-70 all the way up to I-15 in Utah. I was like, okay, well, I gotta go through the Rocky Mountains twice, but once I'll be empty, second time I'll be light. It's a convention center load. Those loads are always light loads, like 10,000 pounds, possibly less. And I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and go pick it up on Sunday. So today is Friday. I'm gonna start heading that way and be there tomorrow around lunchtime. I should be there tomorrow. So that's what I'm fixing to do. Fixing to check out these Rocky Mountains again. Last time I went through there, it was nice weather and everything. Today it's like 40 degrees. Get to pass through there when it's not snowing. So that's what I'm fixing to head that way. So this is the current route, Denver to Las Vegas. So I gotta head that way, and then I gotta come back on Sunday. So I'll probably make my delivery on Tuesday, since I do have to do my 34-hour reset sometimes after I pick up my load. So it's 771 miles one way, about 12 hours. I only have around 7 hours to drive today, since I used about 4 hours to get here to my delivery. So I'll probably make it around here where I-15 meets I-70, around this area somewhere. I'm gonna try to stop at a spot around right here, try to get some footage, some drone footage. I mean, just check out this elevation of these mountains. So we're currently at 5,200, which is Denver. And then it goes all the way up to over 11,000 feet. Then it drops, and then more mountains in Utah. But this is pretty steep uphill, especially if you're in a truck. And then coming back down. If you're pretty heavy coming down those mountains, boy, you just better hold on to that brake pedal and pray. So I just stopped at the viewpoint area before you get to Frisco, Colorado. It's a beautiful view. So between Denver, Colorado and Grand Junction, Colorado, there's not very many truck stops, but what they do have is a lot of viewpoint areas that you can pull over and check out the scenery. And I'm currently on one of them, but y'all check out this view right here. So that's a lake, but it's frozen. Nature is beautiful, man. I love it. I'm about to get my drone out. It is kind of windy. Hopefully there's not too much problems with that. As an over-the-road truck driver, I get to see and experience what most people won't get to do in their lifetime. You know, I've been all the way from the east to the west coast, from the north to the south border, and everything in between. You know, I've been around the block. I've been around the states. And America is full of beautiful nature, terrain, and to me, I find it shocking how so many people want to leave to go vacation somewhere else, you know, to Europe or whatever, when there's so many things you are able to do here in the States. But you don't know about it because it's not on social media, and I think that's done on purpose by the local people because they don't want tourism and outsiders to come in and ruin the area. But you know, I've been over the road for over 3 years, and I've seen so many amazing places, especially where there's a lot of nature, you know, all the mountains. It's really beautiful. Most people won't even get a chance to leave their state. It wasn't until I started doing over the road that I was able to see outside of Texas. See, I'm from Texas, so I'm 31, all the way up to 28. When I got over the road, I have never left Texas. But it is time to get back on the road. I still got about 5.5 miles left to drive. I just passed the highest peak on the Rocky Mountains on I-70. So from here on out, I do have another little mountain to go up, the Vail Pass, and then after that it's just downhill. Man, this wind is blowing super strong. It's probably around 34, 35 miles per hour right now. It all started last night when I went to sleep. I could feel the truck shaking from how strong the wind was blowing. And this morning it's still going strong. It calmed down a little bit. It came down to about 18, 19. And then I started driving, and once I got into Nevada, it started blowing stronger up to the high 20s. And right now I'm looking about 34, 35. And throughout the entire way on I-15, there were signs, you know, cautious, truckers, gusts of wind, 55 miles per hour plus have been reported and stuff like that. Now remember, I'm empty right now, so I can feel it. This is one of the times I wish I had a load on me of 40,000 plus pounds, but it's just been shaking me up the whole way. I still have about 90 miles left to go. I think I'm gonna go. I was trying to wait it out for it to calm down. It's currently like 2 o'clock. In a couple of hours, it's supposed to calm down a little bit. Not a whole lot, maybe to the high 20s, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go to Las Vegas so I can just be there already. So there's this pretty cool app called the Wind app that I like to use in cases, in days like this where it's really windy. I want to see what the wind is like and the direction. It's pretty cool. Let's go check it out. So the app is called Windy. So let's go find my location. I'm currently in Mesquite, Nevada. So this is where I'm at, Mesquite, Nevada. I need to get to Las Vegas. And look at this wind right here. Exactly where I need to go. This little line right here, that's I-15. And that's where it's blowing the strongest. You see, I'm kind of sucks, but I'm glad where the wind direction is going. Even though I'm going against it, even though it's blowing hard, I much rather prefer to go against it than it be catching me crosswind. See, like right now, you know, 35 miles per hour. Over here it's a little bit less. But I love to use this app. This app is pretty cool. Look, 31 miles per hour. And let's get down where it's pretty red. 35. It's a pretty cool little app. So yeah, the whole time, you know, I just been holding on to my steering wheel. Like my hand hurt from how hard I've been holding the steering wheel because it's been pushing me around. But I'm fixing to hit the road. Hopefully everything goes good. I mean, 90 miles left to go. It's about an hour-and-a-half drive. Please, God, protect me. Finally made it to Las Vegas. I just got here to the marshalling yard. Man, this wind is not letting up. It just keeps getting stronger and stronger. It's currently at like 38 miles per hour right now. But I'm glad I got here safe and sound. Today's Saturday. I don't check in till tomorrow at 6 a.m. So I'm just gonna chill here for the rest of the day. There's a couple of times that I regretted getting back on the road because, man, there's about 30-mile stretch where the truck was literally rocking of how hard the wind was blowing. I should, you know, the whole time mine was like I should just stay there. You know, I could have waited a little bit longer, a couple of hours more. But I mean, getting blown over by wind, you know, it's a real thing. It happens pretty common out here on the west. You know, Wyoming, California, Nevada, and stuff like that. It does happen. But I'm here. Thank you. Thank you, God. So many trucks here already. Literally getting blown away by this wind. That's why I gotta go check in tomorrow morning. It's kind of sprinkler, so I'm about to run back to my truck.
After 2 hours.
I just got done checking in. It's 6:30 a.m. I am driver number 380. So now I just gotta chill my truck, see what time they call me. I don't think that they're gonna call me till this afternoon, so I got quite a bit of time to kill. At 4:30 p.m. they finally called me to go check in again at the trailers. So usually when they call me again is because they're ready for me to head over to the convention center. Gosh. It's pretty empty. All the trucks are basically gone. There's only a few left. And this wind does not let up, man. It's been windy all day long. So yeah, I'm about to head over there to convention center. They gave me directions how to get there. It don't look too bad. Should be pretty easy to get to. Man, times are tough out here. Check this out. I just got loaded, but it's pretty late, so I'm not gonna start driving till tomorrow morning. So I'm fixing to head back to the marshalling yard to spend the night there. So I just stopped here in Utah on I-70. I'm gonna go do a little bit of more sightseeing. I swear I-70 has one of the best spots as far as scenery in the whole country. From Denver to I-15, one of the best areas to go sightseeing. Let's go check it out. I just parked for the day. I'm about 80 miles away from my drop-off tomorrow, but I ran out of driving time. I'm not going to be able to make it all the way to Denver today, but it's alright. My delivery is not till tomorrow. A funny thing, I made it to where I stopped a few days ago, just outside of Frisco. That's where I stopped the other day over there. It's been snowing for like the last 60 miles. The road's been pretty good, but it's supposed to snow like overnight. And I haven't had to chain up, but I still gotta go through another pass, the Eisenhower Tunnel, and that's even a higher point than the Vail Pass. But I thought I was gonna have to chain up in the Vail Pass, but I didn't. So hopefully tomorrow morning, depending how bad it snows, hopefully I don't have to chain up tomorrow. But I'm about to go walk, go check out this view. It's the same view as the other day, but I'm just gonna go check it out. It's actually pretty chilly. I'll put my beanie on. I'm fixing to eat dinner and call it a day. Time to relax. Just got loaded in Denver, Colorado. Finally made it safe and sound. Everything went good. I was worried a little bit about those mountains though. And my truck is filthy. After driving through those mountains, all that snow. I need to get a truck wash pretty soon. So it's gonna be the end of the vlog. You know, appreciate everybody watching. I do have my next pickup. I gotta go like a mile away. I gotta go to Albuquerque, New Mexico from here, from Denver. And then from there, they already got me a load. I got 3 picks and 2 drops. So I got pickup in Albuquerque, Lubbock, and Dallas, Texas, and then delivering in South Carolina. But I'll see y'all next time.